Now that we have our girder truss in place, we can put the front trusses on the house. The front trusses consist of a T1 and a T1 GE, and they're going to go right here in front of the house. Now, we know where the gable goes, so we'll put the gable in first, flush with this wall, and then we'll put the common truss 2 feet back from the gable. These trusses are designed to be 24 inches on center or 2 feet on center. So let's put the gable first. We're going to select the gable, and then we're going to move it, and we're going to select the outside corner at the bottom here, and that we can put right at the corner of the house. Okay, now the gable truss is in the correct place as far as being toward the front, but all of these trusses are designed so that they overhang the wall on the side by a 1/2 inch. And this one isn't overhanging anything yet. It's right even with the wall. So you see how we did the girder truss. We overhung it a 1/2 inch, kind of cantilevered it out here a 1/2 inch. That's the way they've been designed. So we're going to move this gable truss in the red axis, 0.5, so it overhangs that wall as well. Now that one's in the right place, and it will line up directly with the bottom chord of that girder truss. Okay, and that's exactly what we want. Now we need to put the other truss 24 inches in from there. I think the best way to do that is simply to put a guideline in. And so I'm going to put a guideline from this wall over along the green axis, 24 inches. And that's where the center of the truss will be. That'll be centered from outside to there. And that really isn't critical that it's centered. It just needs to be approximately there, 24 inches on center, because the plywood isn't going to land right on that truss anyways. So let's select the truss. We're going to move it. I'm going to find the, now let's see, what do I want to do here? I want to go to the seat cut or the butt cut of the truss, which is this little 1/4 inch place there. And I'm going to try to find, a little tricky getting right in there where I want to be zoom wise. I'm going to try to find the midpoint of that member if it's possible. And I'm not sure how easy that's going to be. It doesn't seem to want to snap on a midpoint. Well, there it is. Okay, so I got the midpoint. And then I'll bring that midpoint over and I'll set it right at that intersection. Okay, so that should put me right in the center. Now all I need to do is move it again. I need to slide it over a 1/2 inch along that red axis so that they're all lined up, even with the edge of the plywood here on the outside. So now I have the trusses set up in the front of the house the way they need to be. Got the girder truss in, we've got a T1 truss, then we have our low profile gable. And if you notice, they cantilever over the porch, so they'll be covering the porch. So that when you walk out in the wintertime, you won't get snow on your porch, or you'll be covered from the rain and so forth. Okay, those are our front trusses.